The Astros investigation, what do you think the possible punishments are?
This is going to be big, Dan. I mean, you probably heard the commissioner yesterday say this is the most thorough investigation the office of the commissioner in baseball has ever undertaken. I mean, when you think about, biogenesis down in Miami, the George Steinbrenner investigation, the Pete Rose investigation, and here we're talking about, the mother of all commissioner investigations. That tells me this is huge. We know that they have more than 70,000 emails. We know that they have phone records, instant messages. They've interviewed more than 70 people. In fact, this thing has gone on longer because they're just buried by a mountain of just evidence that they have to go through. So I think it's going to be something like the NCAA institutional control more than individual suspensions and fines. There'd probably be some of those too, but I think the biggest hammer will be on the Astros in terms of the size of the fine and how many draft picks that they lose. I'm talking about 2 to 3 years worth of first-round draft picks, taking away international draft picks, because the way to hurt baseball teams now is not to fine them. As we've seen this week, they've got a lot of money. You really restrict their access to talent, taking away those draft picks. That I think is going to be, whatever number that is, how many years, I think that's going to be the biggest hammer.
But this might be a silly question, and I'll preface this by saying that. Could they strip them of the World Series title?
No, I don't think it's going that far. I don't know, Dan, that the evidence listen, I don't know what evidence they have. I know some of the things that we've all read and heard and seen, but I don't think this is going to say that games in the World Series or ALCS were influenced directly. That's a different animal to try to really define there. I mean, all of us, that's the shame of this, right? It's kind of like steroids, whether guys did or didn't, and the guy that has a big home run year, you say, well, he must have. We don't know that. So that's what's happening here with the Astros. Everything that they've done is now in question, even if not literally everything is. But this is on them for putting themselves in this situation where they're subject to such suspicion.
And I know I asked this of you before, and you have to tread lightly because you cover these guys, but do you think it is possible that AJ Hinch did not know anything about this while managing the Astros?
My guess is it's not possible that he didn't know anything about it, because if you were in the dugout, hard to miss the banging of a trash can when you're in there.
Yeah.
Especially my understanding is, Dan, it went on for about a 3-month period in the regular season of 2017. If it was one game, I could say, well, yeah, the manager might not know what was going on. But if it went on for that period of time, then yes. How complicit he was in this? Was he an active participant? Did he discourage it? Those are the things we don't know. But awareness of it, I would say absolutely.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.